Welcome back to the channel, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Cairn, the rock climbing game. In the last episode, I think we started around here somewhere, and we got through the Peril, and actually got through it pretty well with 0 falls and 0 deaths. And we had just one cool thing I noticed. If you notice, if I turn on and off this save file, we lit the flames. We lit the torches here on the side of the mountain. You can see it actually shows up that they are lit in the overview. So that's pretty cool. But it looks like we are now officially more than halfway up Mount Kami. And I think I got some hard stuff ahead of me, because before you guys were saying the Peril was really, really hard. And now that I've done the Peril and it didn't go too bad, now you guys are saying the next thing, the big like spire looking thing that I was looking at in the last episode. Yeah, there it is. Now you're saying that this thing is actually the hardest climb in the game. So we'll see. We'll see how I fare on that this time. So I'm way up on top of that thing. I did see some comments telling me that there was something on the top right side of the Peril that I missed. But now that I'm looking at how far back that is, it's actually a little too far back for me to justify backtracking. So we're just gonna move on. You know, we can't see every single thing in the whole game, which I think is good. That means that there's a lot more to the game than just a single playthrough. All right, so now I want to go down. Now let me try to make sure I don't miss anything around here. I don't know what the best way down is gonna be. I can probably just, I guess we want to be over here. Is there anything here worth looking at? I didn't go up here. No, okay, so I traversed over there. Look at the loop I made around the pillar. I did not walk through this, but looking here doesn't seem like there's any reason to. So I think I just rappel down onto that part and I'll be good. And by the way, if this is your first introduction to this series, I highly recommend starting from the beginning. But I am playing it because rock climbing is one of my favorite hobbies in real life, and this game does a very good job at immersing the player into some of the rock climbing mindset, especially with the movement and the focus and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and hit rappel here. So when I can, I will try to add commentary based off of real life experiences that parallel. But the higher we get up on this mountain, the further we get from my personal experience with rock climbing, because I do not do alpinism, which is essentially... Did you see her face? I just want to go down. Climb down. Alpinism is a completely different style of rock climbing. That was unexpected. I do like just pure like free climbing, sport climbing, trad climbing, bouldering. And alpinism is a whole other battle with the elements, as I'm especially going to be dealing with as we go higher into the upper altitude and snowy environment. Let me go ahead and climb down here too and jump down. What? We're on a rope. I should have just been able to use the rope. I'm assuming if I press rappel here, even though I'm on a rope, that she's going to put another piton in, but I would like her to just stay on the rope. Okay, no, she's just using the piton. All right, we still got a ways to go, because she seems to have trouble. Yeah, hold rope. Hold rope. This is a thing that the game doesn't read very well, is rappelling over multiple ledges. Because I just want to rappel. So if I go down here and I click the hold rope button. Oh, there we go. Okay, maybe that's the way to do it. Down climb. Don't jump onto your rope, but you can actually press the hold rope button, it seems like. Oh, not from here, though. All right, so climb down. Hold rope. Okay, that's the way to do it. Now that was just user error. Yeah, now we're in free open space rappelling, which I have done a few times. It's super fun. So I think I'm just gonna head this way. I think I've seen everything there is to see inside there. Let's check our vitals. We could stand to drink some. Should I heat up some stuff? We're doing okay on temperature. It's mostly just water, to be honest. Let's drink some of our water out of our smaller things. I guess we could eat something that gives us a little bit of food. 30. 40. Only 10 on this. But it gives us health, which is good. Let's eat the cooked thistle. Free up some space. And then we'll empty out the rest of that bottle. Let's take a look around. So I do remember seeing there's some unfortunate casualties up ahead. You can see up there we got some bodies hanging on a rope, and there's also a body over here. So my question though is, do I want to go down below these pillars before getting over there? And I feel like no. But do I want to risk jumping without protection? It seems like an easy enough jump. But last time I tried to jump without protection, I fell and died. So I think I'm gonna play it safe. It looks like an easy enough place to just climb down. Oh, I may have made a mistake. All right, there we go. All right, now let's place a troglodyte piton, so it will not take damage. And then we will climb back up. Now, if we fail to jump, we will not die. All right, here we go. All right, yeah, it was easy. I can probably do another jump. Okay. I feel like I'm getting the hang of it enough now that I don't need protection. Where is that climber? I think he's a couple more. There we go. Yeah, now if I fell, it would be bad. Just want to give myself enough of a run up, because I think the prompt to jump, you need to have a couple of steps before you can actually jump, and I think that's the mistake I made on my first death. All right, now I'm nervous. I want to recall.
Recover pitons.
Get that piton back. One more. We got one more. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna climb down right here and place the troglodyte piton. Because this jump, I don't know. I don't trust it. Do I have another troglodyte piton on me? Yes, I do. So I will just...
Go get
I guess I gotta recall them anyway. There's not as many features on this face here, so I'm gonna do this rappel, which is gonna probably damage a piton a little bit. Because from what it seems like, and even from the comments too, it does seem like the pitons just have a health bar, and the more you use them, they're just eventually gonna break. But the troglodyte pitons don't. So I would have liked to place a troglodyte piton there, but I didn't trust her ability to hold that ledge to place a piton. All right, dead body. We have a coffee packet and some maple syrup.
Wanted me to take it.
All right, let me see if I can open up some space here for maple syrup. That's a lot of maples. Like, that's a big amount of space. When did I get that bar? There we go, got it. I'm actually impressed that he's been here long enough to completely decompose, but the rope is still holding him. Although I guess the more he decomposes, the lighter he gets as well. But the rope should, you know, it should be getting pretty weathered, and it is under a constant tension too. It really doesn't look like there's anything down here. I think just the body is the only reason to repel. All right, we got 2 more jumps to make. Let's go ahead and jug back up. All right, these jumps should be fine. There's 1. And there's 2. All right, I'll recall our climb bot. And we got some art, a message here to read. To those who attempt the ascent to the summit, may Kami guide your steps and keep you out of danger. All right, and look up there. You can see people hanging from a single rope. Now that rope, if those are also decomposed bodies, like that rope's holding 3 times body weight. And with the icy weather, the wind, like that thing's that's gotta snap at some point. All right, so let's take a look around. This is, oh, there's a lot of unprotectable rock. I mean, minus the troglodyte piton, but looks like there's a save point on the other side, so we should probably get over there. This is probably the easier way. Yeah, this is definitely the easier way. I'll do this without a piton. This would be so scary in real life. This is what they call exposure. I'm very exposed at my back here. This would be a very exposed traverse, but it's like not even a climbing difficulty. This is like scrambling, but it's the exposure that makes it scary and difficult. The mental challenge is a huge part of many aspects of climbing. Like, it literally gets harder, even though physically the moves are the same. The mental aspect can completely change it. Because, like, imagining walking on a balance beam that's a foot off the ground, and then put that balance beam 30 feet off the ground, the same width balance beam, the steps you're doing aren't any harder physically, but the mental game actually makes your balance way worse. And that happens with rock climbing too. The mental game, once you start having more and more fall potential, it can make all the moves feel harder, and it just genuinely makes the climb more difficult. All right, we need to drink more water, and then we need to do some route reading. All right, let's eat. This gives me 30, which I think is just exactly how much I need. I'll just top off my water here. All right, so now let us try to read the easiest way up this spire here, because this doesn't look that easy. All right, let's backtrack actually. I can't go up that high, but it looks like right here where I'm looking at is a good spot. Yeah, so we're gonna want to get, well, over here is actually really good too. This is really good over here. Okay, so we want to get to here, I think. So then to get to there, we're probably gonna want to get here. And then to get to here, we probably want to go through this section. Actually, that does look kind of awkward, but it's looking okay. Okay, I can see why this is hard. It just seems like there's gonna be some blank spots. There's not a lot of features right here to grab onto. Oh, well, we got to get there. Dead guy in there. Oh, there's a nice ledge there. Oh, wait, what about this smaller one? Is there any, like, benefit to utilizing these breakpoints? Because we could probably just... I could probably just jump over real quick. Getting to that ledge seems hard, unless we go up here. We got a couple of pockets, but man, that looks pretty bare. I think this one's gonna be a challenge. But I have 2 troglodyte pitons. Do I have them both on me? I do. So I can use the 2 pitons on my way up to this ledge. Then I can recall my climb bot and get them back. So I think I might just start right where the save point is. Or we climb up this, because maybe this is easier, and then we do the reverse. We jump the other way instead of jumping back over here. It looks really chill up until... Oh, we can get eggs there. We can get the eggs, and then... It is a blank slab right there. I might try that. That's a more unique way, in my opinion. And it looks comparable. Maybe a little bit harder, a little bit less featured. Let's try it. I get 2 pitons. Well, no, I could put one in this rock here, a normal piton there. And then I could have the 2 for the rest of it. I only really need 1 troglodyte piton, honestly, on that one. All right, let me check for cooking. It might be worth it to cook something right now. I guess I will put... coffee packet and just one of my 3 charges bottles. Coffee, because that's not a lot of thirst. Got some focus, or some burst. All right, well, let me see. I don't have any sugar. I don't know if I'm gonna get any, so let me just add the maple syrup to the water. Extra sweet, clear water. All right, I think that's good enough. I don't know, I might honestly want to start with a piton just to protect that fall. So let's place our troglodyte piton. Here we go. Whoops. I'm not doing the manual limb selection right now, and it's not paying off. Whoops. Let's undo that. There we go. That's better. All right. Those are some good ones. Let's use right hand. Grab some eggs. All right. What do we got? Is that an edge right there? That's an edge right there. Let's get a high right foot. And stand up. And then here's where I think it gets pretty blank. It's actually not that bad. There's little subtle features. There's like a tiny pocket on my right side there for like a foot. Then we're going to get up into that seam. And if I can get a stable point in that seam, that's probably where I'm going to place a troglodyte piton. All right, so let's just get... Nope, she didn't like that. Can we reach... let's get into that pocket, can we? Oh man, she's not liking any of the feet. I need to get my other foot over here. There we go. Now, I reach high enough. No, that's not what I want right now. All right, that hand kind of got where I wanted it to go. All right, we're gonna have to do a couple of smeary feet. Unless this left side's better. This left side's better. There we go. Now we can get this right foot up. There we go. Do I want to place a piton right now? I think I do. All right, this is the last troglodyte I have for this climb. Let's shake off. I don't see any other good feet. Okay, there's one by my left hip. So let's bring our right foot up higher onto the tip of that. Reach our hands up a little bit more. Or this one actually I'm going to put down a little bit more. And hope that she can reach the ledge. Perfect. Alright, so now let's bring this hand up to that pocket. It's a literal mono. Look at her finger. Middle finger is just in there by itself. Go up to there. Right foot in the crack. This doesn't look good to me, but she seems to be doing okay. Nope, not that. Ah! Uh-oh. She doesn't like these feet. Okay, we need this left foot somewhere better. All right, let's just get the right foot up. There we go. Left foot was smeary right there. Not on good holds, but we just had it. We just needed it for a second. All right, let me just stand up comfortably on this. There we go. And here, I'll place my last piece of protection before the top. Move that foot in, this foot out. Oh, that lip goes the other way, but can she get a foot in that little divot right there? She doesn't like that. All right, you know what? Let's just move left a little bit. Let's compress this. Grab on the top of that. Because these are some better holds here. And then we can move this foot out to the side on that. And then pull ourselves up to the top. Yeah. There we go.
Finally.
All right, I will not recall my pitons because I want them for this jump just in case. Let's take a short break. Oh yeah, all of the fires got lit. Such a cool spire right here. Man, look at that in the background. Wow. Okay. We're done taking a break. Now we gotta make a leap of faith right here. Alright, here it goes. No problem. Alright, so up and left I think is the way. Yep, there's that cave. Oh, get a nettle. Alright, let's go ahead and recall our bot. Got mixed feedback, but I think what I'm gonna go with is if you double press the recall button to get your stuff back instantly, that it doesn't change the odds of stuff breaking. Alright, so can I put a normal piece of protection right here? No. I'll just put a troglodyte then. Where are my hands going? Can I grab that? Yeah, little pinch. Oh, let's grab the good part. There's like a nice lip. There we go. All right. I see a little lip for my right foot. Right there, perfect. All right. And we're just about able to mantle. There we go. Let's go ahead and recall. All right, what are we looking at? He's got a flower growing on? What is that? Pearly Edelweiss. An Edelweiss. What an incredible flower with its little warm fuzz. It's strange. I can feel my heartbeat when I hold it in my hand.
You're coming with me, hot stuff.
Read. Gabriel, I found it. I found the Pearly Edelweiss. It's right there in front of me in that little rocky recess. Fateful, isn't it? The flower I sought in order to heal you grows much higher than I thought it would. We never could have reached it before you left this world. I blame myself. We should have gone back down, as you requested. Maybe if I myself ate the flower, it would give me enough strength to reach the summit. But what's the point, really? Kami got the better of you, and she got the better of me. What were we really hoping for? We're orphans, we don't have a family name to inscribe in the human pantheon. Wait a little longer, I'm on my way. You are Roberto. A lot of sad stories on this mountain. A lot of history here. Okay, left or right? Looks like straight up is pretty featured. Straight up, leaning right there. Keep leaning right. Oh, yep. All right, there's the path. We got a backpack. So straight up and then follow that path. All right, let me go ahead and put a piece of protection right here. Normal piton. I actually kind of want to step off the wall. And I want to start climbing on this side. Looks easier than the right side. Oh, why aren't you moving? You have a bad hand right now, and I want you to move the hand. There we go. I really got to start purposely using auto or a manual limb selection. All right, so now right foot. Just going to go up. Nowhere, I guess. There we go. All right, good. Shake off here. I think I'm just going straight up here. All right, this mantle looks like it could be awkward. Oh, I didn't look at my food. All right, there we go. Now our left foot can get up high. And then we can rock over on that. This might be about time for a piton. Oh, we're getting some music. Some ominous droning. Potential wind coming. Our little pinwheel is turning a little bit, not a lot. All right, she seems to be doing some resting, some good recovery here. All right, so now we're losing, we've lost foot features. There's a little horn right by my right hip that might work as a foot to get up to that left little ledge there, but that ledge is like sloped out towards me, which wouldn't be that great in real life. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, this part right here is going to be tough. Can I compress? All right, we use a little bit of a compression here. Get this hand up a little bit higher. Yes, her foot did like that horn. But left foot, there's a little thing over there. There we go. All right, now what? We got to like lean right on that, but getting up to that, I see no good foot placements. All right, well, let's just lean and hope for the best. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Come on. Whew. I was trying to get her stable. I'm like, you have good hands, you have good feet, come on. That was a little scary. Although we would have been pretty protected with that fall. Although the higher I get, there's a slight chance of me landing on the ledge down there and getting injured. How much higher do we have to go? Oh my goodness, this is a bit higher than I have one more troglodyte piton, and the path I'm taking, it looks entirely dense rock. I'm gonna try to get through this section here as best I can without falling, but this is definitely showing to be more difficult to find good holds than the previous video. Grab that one ahead of you. Okay, how are we doing? We're getting thirsty. Let's go ahead and do that. Come on, good foot. Good foot. Great crack here. Great crack here. Let's rest a bit. We can place a normal piton over here. Let's make that our current goal. I get a higher foot in that crack, higher foot in that crack. Hand into this crack. Up here. Feeling pretty chill right now. I might just chill out a little bit and not place a piton yet. Although I have 5. Yeah, I can place a piton here. It's just the troglodytes I have to really be conscious about my placement selection. These ones I have plenty of room to the top. There we go. Oh, it's feeling good. The light's coming out. This is feeling nice. Yes. All right. Oh, what do we have in here? Oh, no. Energy gummies. I haven't even chalked up this whole time. I forgot about chalking up. Should I go off belay here? Well, I already put a piton down there. Like, I wish I could just stand here without my bag. How are we doing? I don't know. Do I risk this?
Just a smidge.
Like, if I stand here, I kind of want her to just step off the, like, let go of the wall, but I'm afraid if I press B to jump off. You know what? I'm just going to place another piton to go off belay here. 2 pitons are really close together. But I think that's just going to be the safest way to do what I want to do right now. Okay. We got some trash we can definitely get rid of. Let's see if I can just jumble up some room. Energy gummies sounds good. The B12. I have a B12. What does it do? Oh, it gives us 5 minutes. That's good. Because the grit. 5 minutes of grit is good. The grit protects all of your vitals. I think I'm going to use this Cairn. All it does is give me plus 20 health. And I've just not been using health stuff, and that stuff takes up a lot of space. Alright, I got the B12 and the gummies. I don't think I need more chalk right now. Alright, let's take a look at our path from here. Whoa, whoa, that looks cool. Oh, I think we're gonna do this left path. That looks really cool. Alright, let's get back on the wall. Alright, I'm excited for this left path. Get our feet over. Oh, come on, right hand. There we go. Shake off a little bit. I'm probably gonna use chalk for this. Alright, let's get left foot out. So she might not like some of the foot placements, because I think it's going to be mostly like stemming compression between the sides on like no actual holds. All right, right foot. Gonna stem out to there. Right hand, left foot, left hand, right hand. Okay. Uh-oh, we got no good holds right now. Let's just keep moving. Good feet. Get that right foot up. Shake out a little bit. Good. Really good. Alright, we want to transition left, I think. So let's go right hand to the left. And we can move our other foot over to here. And this is good. Alright, and then we'll probably place it. Well, maybe we'll just get to the top of this. This next section looks like it should be easy. It looks like stairs, essentially. Let's get that foot there. Do a little bit of... Come on. There we go. A little bit of... Not really stemming, because we're kind of on ledges. This is a cool route, though. Left might be the way to go. Whoa, I'm like really thirsty and hungry. This is taking a lot out of me. Like more so than normal, it seems like. Alright, I think I'm gonna place my other troglodyte piton here. And... Ooh, left may have been a mistake. Right? I don't know. I'm gonna try left. Left does seem harder than right, but it's shorter. Alright, high foot. Let's bring this right hand to the side pull. And stand up. There we go. Get a left foot on top of that. I don't know if there's a spot for the right foot there. There really isn't, is there? Okay, yeah, this is the hard part that I'm worried about. All right, move this hand over where that hand is. We got no good feet right now. We're gonna fall. Yeah.
All right, come on. I
Dang.
can do this.
Oh, I knew left was gonna be harder. Maybe I'll try right this time. Or straight. Maybe I'll try straight this time. A little bit more like awkward chimney compression here. Not even really chimney compression. It's just like weird side pulls. Like, how are we supposed to get on these side pulls? All right, I'm gonna try to like push against that edge. There's like a... Dang it, this isn't gonna go well right now. Come on. There we go. There we go. That was so close. Not dangerous, because we're well protected right now. But I did not have good holds there for a little bit. Let's continue up. A little bit more. But where's my foot gonna go? I don't know. Left hand can go a little higher. Right hand can go a little higher. Let me try to swap feet here. So that way... Oh, my left... No. My left foot will go out here. Alright. Now, we're getting close to the top. I don't want to fall from here. I don't really know where I'm going. Like, going straight up seems pretty challenging. Maybe sticking to this, like, right or ret feature here. So I'm going to place another piton. I have one more left after this, but I don't need anything else, I don't think, other than this one to be safe. Alright, so let's get a left foot up on that. That looks good. Right foot on that. Is that just not a good spot? That's just not a great spot. What about that tip, that corner right there? There we go. All right, reach over to that. That looks good. Just grab this. Got a left foot there. That looks good. Yes. Yes, this is working out. This is working out great. Perfect. All right, that wasn't as hard as I was expecting it to be. There we go. We made it. Minimal falls. Oh, yeah, but then... Oh, that's where the people are falling over right there. All right, I have to eat right now, though. All right, let me check my bag real quick. What do I eat? This gives me a lot of hunger. Oh, actually, this might be a good time for the salmon. That almost fills up my hunger. Give me some focus. All right, there we go. Salmon, and then let's drink some of our regular water. All right, let's hope this bridge holds. Sketchy noises. Really sketchy noises. Is that another egg? All right, I got some more eggs. All right, so now I guess we'll repel and check out these climbers. Yeah, no way she's holding on to this.
Climb bot is lagging.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I should get you.
That was sketchy. If you hit the repel button with the expectation to repel and the climb bot isn't back, it should not let you do it instantly. That almost killed me. Okay, now repel. I didn't know that my climb bot was not back yet. Wow. There was nothing to hold on to there. The only reason I didn't fall was probably because it was less than vertical. All right, anything on this ledge? Doesn't look like it. I can hear creaking. Climb down. Hold rope. All right, let's check out the climb bot. We got some chalk and some sport gel. I'm gonna not grab the chalk yet. That's low priority for me.
Together until the end. Rest in peace.
This guy's got freeze-dried veggies. That sounds good. I don't think I'm gonna be able to clear out that much space. I think I'm gonna use this because these have not been coming in handy for me, like most of the medicinal stuff. So I'm gonna use those. Do I get rid of some of these bottles? Is this too many bottles to have? I don't know yet. Bottles are handy though to just stock up on water. You know what? Let me just see what else the other bodies have. Let's go down to the lowest one, and then we will know when we work our way back up. Ooh, okay. Well, let's see what the last body has before we commit to those. Chalk, booze. I gotta be honest, that container looks better than my current container for like my current small glass containers. Can I manage to fit that? Oh, I just used something accidentally. I meant to press B, but I pressed A. I don't even know what it was. All right, I got the booze. Let's take a look. Did I get the booze? Oh, I didn't. I thought it said I could get it. All right, now I got the booze.
You'd have wanted me to take it.
Whoa. Yeah, that has 4 minutes of grit for a little bit. I think I'm gonna just drink this, or I'll save it, because -10 to hunger and health for 4 minutes of grit is pretty good. I don't want his chalk. I don't think there's anything else down. So let's see if we can get... This guy had something. That is good. I can fit both, so let's do that. No way I'm gonna fit these freeze-dried veggies, though. No, I got the freeze-dried veggies. And the clam bot just has chalk, which I can get for some reason. I guess I'll get it. And I just need to use more chalk. All right, that was successful. We got like pretty much everything that we wanted. Okay, whoa. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? We got ice over there. That looks like the way to go, to the right there. Whoa, unless, hold on a second. This looks like a cool way to go too. We traverse out this way and then go up here through this. Look who it is. It's Marco. Or we go this way, which is a little bit more overhung, but shorter. Or we just go the flat up roof way. Should I try the roof? Risk another fall. So if we do the roof, I'm considering it. Like we get to here And then we just have like this one crack. That seems like the crux. That seems like the only way. That one crack for like, oh, that's good. That would be so gnarly. I kind of want to try it because it's just short. It's not like a huge commitment, you know? I think I'm going to try it. All right, I'm going to place a piton here. Might as well place a troglodyte since there's no hard rock ahead of me. I don't need to save them. And it saves me adding damage to my normal pitons. Got myself in a weird position here. Let's get this foot in more. There we go. She was too spread out. All right, so I think... Hold on, let me just look a little bit. Yeah, it looks like I just go pretty much straight up from where I'm at. And just literally straight up. Gotta be mindful of placing my next piton before it's too late. Because it's gonna get pretty overhung and probably difficult to rest. Alright, looks like I need to veer a little bit left. How are we doing? Our last piece is there. We definitely hit the ground if we fell right now. But we're on easy enough terrain, I think. I'm just gonna get a couple more moves in. Alright, I think this is a good spot for our next piton. I might as well do another troglodyte. Okay, now I will chalk up. And we are in to the roof climbing. So go up slightly right after the big eye shape. There's like an eye shape up ahead of me. Alright, here we go. These hands aren't good. These hands are not good. That left hand is good though. I'm gonna place another piton right here. Ooh, no, I haven't done that in a while. Dang it. Rest. It's just this crack ahead of me is all I got left. Come on. Alright, let's use right foot here. Oh, her hand did not go on the crack. That one did. Alright, this hand in the crack too. This foot in the crack. One stay in the crack. Good. Come on. No, that's not what I wanted. That. Alright, good. Pull yourself up, please. No, feet. What's going on with your feet? You ruined it with your feet? Come on, your feet are good. Pull up over the thing. Please. You're right there. You're in good. Oh my goodness. It was just you wouldn't move. Oh. We did the roof climb. First try too.
Got through that crux.
Yeah. At what cost?
Oh no, what happened?
And there was a slope from hell before I got to this ledge.
I'm cooking tonight, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, she's being more supportive.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh. Add to the cooking pot. Pretend you have nothing to cook. Eggs and water. And we will have some eggs. Is that an okay thing to cook?
We need to change our gear.
Oh no! Oh, I pressed my controller down
Marco?
on my keyboard again. Oh, man. I don't want to miss that. Well, apparently we had a meal. I don't know what happened. I gotta stop placing my controller down. I pressed the spacebar accidentally. Oh, what's this? A poster about climbing prep. Wait, ice climbing? How to climb on ice. Aim your equipment at cracks and knobs for a solid hold. If your equipment bounces once, you won't be as well anchored and you'll tire more quickly. Hold, oh, it's on my mouse because I touched my keyboard. Hold that to plant with more force. I don't know what button that is on the controller. This will ensure you are firmly anchored even on smooth surfaces, but will also require more effort than aiming for cracks. You will automatically equip ice climbing gear when aiming at an ice surface. Hold something to equip or put away the gear manually. I guess I can probably read that again. All right, hold on. What is this save point? The secret. I feel like we missed something important. I'm gonna see if I can find the cutscene. All right, I found it thanks to Emmy Jacob here. Let's see what we missed.
We need to change our gear.
All right, there we
Well,
go.
it's like not anything.
At this altitude,
There's some other
tents get
commentary on here,
freezing
too.
cold. I could lend you some.
Are you afraid of dying?
What are you talking about? You're not going to die, Marco.
I know.
Okay, I gotta pause real quick. Have you seen where we just came from? We literally passed 4 dead climbers in the past 300 feet. You can't tell him he's not gonna die and that, like, we shouldn't be thinking about dying when we are surrounded by death. Okay,
Conversation is all.
Well, are you injured?
No, it's nothing. Are you afraid of dying, then?
I'm glad I
don't mean
found
in
this.
general, afraid of dying on this mountain.
Everybody dies, Marco. I mean, why not
True.
die on this mountain? There are worse places.
But you don't mind dying alone?
Well, I mean, most people who die of old age will die alone at home. Only in movies do old people die surrounded by their families. You're asking if I'm scared? No. No, I'm not.
I don't know how you do it. I'm scared. Terrified I'll end up like one of those skeletons we saw below. Gnarled up and
That's what I'm saying.
misshapen. I'm freaking out, Aava. Every minute we spend on this wall to nowhere. Do we know that this mountain ever ends?
Well, yeah, we
Some
can
nights-
see the top.
I'm so anxious. I picture the summit in outer space, scraping against the craters on the moon. It's pretty stupid, isn't it?
No. No, it's not stupid. I also dream of the summit every night.
Really? In space too?
No. I dream that after all these efforts and sacrifices, I will reach the summit, only to discover a cable car spewing out an endless stream of tourists, popping in on top of the world just to take a selfie.
That actually sounds exactly like the kind of dream you'd have. That's so you.
Oh, is he sick?
The last few weeks are a blur. Feel like I've been climbing this damn rock for years. I don't even know why I keep going. How are you not falling apart?
I was born on this mountain. There was nothing before it, and there'll be nothing after. There's only the mountain.
I'm not like you. I tried, but I'm not like you. I'll never make it.
Marco,
Please stop trying to motivate me. You're making things worse. You're getting me to believe I have a chance of succeeding. I shouldn't have listened to you. I'm going to die here.
Marco, no one ever said it would be easy. So you're gonna get up, pick up your stuff, and we'll continue this climb together.
No. No. This mountain isn't going to kill me. You are.
Marco, would you like me to come back down with you?
Whoa.
Marco, you're not gonna make it if you stay on your own.
Oh, you'd give up on the summit? For me?
That's
Is that really what you're saying?
kind of a big
You'd
deal, I
go
feel
back
like.
down and live with that failure? You'd do that, Aava?
Summit's not going anywhere. Was she
I'm
serious?
going to bed.
I guess that's the question. Did she mean that? Because that's a pretty selfless, like... This is a big thing for her, it seems like. And she, all of a sudden,
Marco?
was going to say, hey, you want me to help you back down after all the effort
Marco?
I went through?
Hello.
That was Emmy. That's funny, though. That's a pretty funny thing. Thank you, Emmy Jacob, for saving me the fear of missing out on that cutscene. All right, well, at least we're all capped off on all of our vitals. But yeah, I'm really glad that I went and found that cutscene after accidentally skipping it. There's a couple of save points up there. Let's take now the ice. Yeah, let's take a look at our ice climbing tutorials. Now, ice climbing is something I personally have zero desire to do. First of all, I don't like cold weather. And second of all, it seems way more dangerous and sketchy than any other type of climbing that I do, than sport or trad climbing. ice just forms different every single year. It's not always the same routes like it is with normal rock climbing. And it may or may not be that solid. It may or may not want to hold your weight. It might break. Like, it just seems so much more sketchy. Although that could just be my lack of experience and ignorance making it seem more sketchy than it actually is. But it is a little bit higher than my risk tolerance, it seems like. And lower than my temperature tolerance. All right, so aim your equipment at cracks and knobs for a solid hold. Hold X to plant with more force. All right, right trigger to equip or put away. Okay, let's try this out. Or, hold on, we should probably cook. So if I add a dandelion to my nettle infusion, does that make it better? Strong infusion, nice. What if I add nettle to coffee? I don't know, I kind of want to do it because I'm not too stoked on coffee. It doesn't give us a lot of thirst and it just gives us a little bit of speed, I guess. Herbal coffee gives us a little bit of everything. That's actually pretty good. All right, I think I'm happy with that for now. All right, let's try some ice climbing. Wait, how are our fingers doing? Good and good. Let's go ahead and tape up a bit. All right, looking good now. All right, let's try out some ice climbing real quick. I've changed clothes. We are in snow environment now. Whoops, said right trigger for stuff. All right. So, all right, so when it bounces is bad. Whoops. Okay, let's get on the wall first. We got crampons. That's what's on my feet. Crampons are a necessary part of ice climbing. All right, now let's try the face and I'll hold down the button. Good. Can I do that with my feet too? Yes. All right, that's good. I got like a bit of a crack and oh, let's go and get our feet in there. That doesn't look good. All right, definitely got some learning to do. Yeah. All right, don't fall off the cliff. Oh, there's the cracks they're talking about. I thought this like seam in front of me was one of those cracks. All right, this is definitely gonna, I'm gonna have to really learn. Does that crack, is that bad? All right, now let's do big moves there. Don't need to do a big move there. Big move here. Big move here. Big move here. Big move here. There we go. There we go. And I can just, when I know that I'm on one of those like ledges, I don't have to hold it down. Solid. Oh, that was bad. Let's redo that. Oh, that was bad. Come on. There we go. So in ice climbing, actually, funny enough, ice climbing is the closest we get to the way that she puts pitons in. Because in ice climbing, you can actually screw bolts into the ice manually. It's not an auto drilling bolt, but you can actually screw into the ice with an ice screw. And that is a normal part of ice climbing. Unlike trad climbing and sport climbing, the gear is either already there or you're placing temporary gear into cracks. That looks good. All right, I should probably protect myself now. Looks like we can put normal stuff in here. I wonder if there's your ice. What if your ice axe falls out? I know that there's usually like wrist straps for your ice axe so you don't lose them. Is that a crack in front of me? Yes, it is. Good. Good. The feedback is a lot more obvious, it looks like, with the ice climbing. As far as a good and bad hold. You get this big old powder particle effect when you have a good hold. Okay, this is interesting. This is definitely territory I am unfamiliar with in the real world. Not a lot of ice climbing in Vegas. Not to say that there isn't any. There are places that get some frozen waterfalls in the winter. But yeah, I don't have the tools and I don't have the interest personally. All right, actually I did not take a look around very much to see target like goals, you know? All right, so obviously there, that looks interesting. That a bag, just a big old backpack. Oh, big old cave. Okay, yeah, we're getting to there. Wait, whoa. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. Oh, and there's a thing there. Oh, no. And there's a thing in there. Ah. Ah. There's so much. Okay, so obviously on the agenda is check out what's in that bag. And then here's like we have, like going in here. Oh, it's a statue. We got to go in there. There's probably another troglodyte piton in there. I think I got a troglodyte piton in all these statues. So yeah, we will definitely go check out that statue. Look, look like there's a backpack on one of the arms too. So we go get the statue, then we come back out, and then we check out these other, that cave and what's up there. See, this should not have been strenuous. I had the good holds here, and like, honestly, pulling bulges is really hard in real life. And the reason is because like when you're going over a bulge, this bulge pushes your hips away from the wall and also blocks your vision of your feet. So you can get a good handhold on the other side of the bulge, but then like it's so hard to get your feet up over bulges like this. So it's actually, even though the holds are really good up here and I felt like I just needed to keep moving up a little bit, it is somewhat similar to how bulges go in real life, because you lose all foot vision and it's hard to find the good foot placements to actually get yourself over the bulge. But up until that point, we were doing pretty good on that roof. Look at that, all green. We almost died there. That would have been unfortunate. And then here's our spire climb. Green, green. We struggled in this chimney, barely made it without falling. Did I only have that one fall on the whole spire? Yeah, there was just that one fall near the end. Struggled a little bit there. Yeah, overall, not too bad. Did I miss this plant? I didn't pick up that plant, did I? Dang. I want to get this, so I think the best way, let's just go up to this backpack because it's just up on the next ledge. We'll rappel down, get that, and then jug back up. I think that's gonna be the simplest way. All right, we don't have our crampons on anymore. We have shoes on though. Those do not look like climbing shoes. They look like just shoes. Oh, I didn't plan this out that well. I'm gonna protect myself real quick. I guess I'm going right. Left would have been easier, but I'm here right now. Yeah, this part right here, I might fall because there's like no good holds. But we're gonna have really good footholds right here in that crack. And then hopefully be able to get this left hand up. Right hand up. Left hand up. There we go. Nailed it. Oh, there's another plant right here too. A gentian. We definitely want that. All right, we got it. All right, what's this backpack gonna have? Read. This bag is weighted down with stones. It contains an envelope addressed to Ebba Caruso. My darling, I hope you received this message so you stop worrying. As you know, I'm no longer with you, but rest assured that I had the best ending I could have had. When you told me you couldn't take care of me when I got old, it hit me hard. But you were right. I couldn't imagine becoming a burden to you or ending up with the old crummies in a nursing home.
On the mountain. I can't think of a better place either.
That's what I've been saying. I feel like Aava has no intention of returning from this trip. So here I am climbing Kami again, knowing that at some point I'm going to encounter a wall that's a little too hard for me. Who knows? Maybe I'll meet up with Christian and the rest of the expedition. We will never know. If I climbed with them 40 years ago, would they all have come back down? Don't be sad. It's all for the best. I know you'll continue the path you set out for yourself. A lifetime of success and happiness as a free and independent woman. I'm proud of you and I love you more than anything. Looks like he had a whole group of friends that he didn't go with that never came back. Oh, I got something out of the top pocket. All right, so there's just an envelope in this pocket. And then there was this in the other pocket. So now the plan is to rappel. So climb down here. Put a troglodyte piton in. Now we can get back down here. And is this a plant I can pick up? Yeah, plantain. I didn't even think about looking around here more because of the cutscene. Can I save while attached to a rope? Looks like it. All right, let's jug back up. We haven't encountered water in a bit. I feel like that's gonna get less frequent as we get into higher altitude. We're not gonna find pools as much. Hopefully this like cave Inside, probably inside is the only place we're gonna find water, inside caves. It'll be insulated enough, hopefully, for some of all this ice to melt. All right, so I think the plan coming up next, we got our first taste of ice climbing. I think I would prefer the non-ice climbing when possible, but it's probably going to be the best route sometimes. But yeah, we'll definitely go up to that statue there. There'll probably be a troglodyte oh, there's water. Good, we got water in there. Probably be a troglodyte piton in there. And then we'll see what these other doors have to offer as we get up to the top. So I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Feel like we're in it now. This is where the weather is going to be probably our biggest obstacle. Wait, that's not the top, is it? That can't be the top. There's got to be more mountain behind this mountain that I'm not seeing. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.